Hello everyone. I'm Firespit. Protege must likely be delving into mysterious secrets, dark lore, and most importantly, pouring out a nice cup of legible tea and cracking open a delicious book as we delve into a new adventure, the Book of Hours, and uncover great mysteries and strange secrets alike. Okay, and into a new game. Let's see where we start with. Just gonna familiarize myself with the layout. I played the spiritual, I wouldn't call it a spiritual sequel. I'd say this is a spiritual sequel to Cultist Simulator. Same guys, same company. Absolutely excited to finally get into this game. Held off on it for way too long. Options. Roles. I kind of figured this out pretty quick. Item threshold. My concern is how do I scroll the map? Zoom in, zoom out. Okay. Arrow keys and control the map another way. Okay, cool. I can right click to control the map. Okay. Brancrug, March 7th, 1936. There has been no librarian at Hush House since the fire. 7 years now. Suitable candidates are very difficult to find. Perhaps we found one in you. Take care on your journey. The seas around Brancrug are treacherous. And select. Okay, we've got Memory of the Storm, Health Half Drowned. That's got a 6-minute timer on it. Health is failing. That's salvage. Okay, this is very similar to the verb function. Back in Cultist Simulator. Memory shaft, memory fed, memory core. What's this? Shaft is eloquence and also understanding. The door opens both ways. Is my soul open to knowledge? An excellent question. Memory fet. Fet is that part of us which dreams. Dreams are important to me. And memory core. Core is exuberance. Instinct rhythm. Does that mean something to me? Okay, so I need a memory in here. The human soul has 9 parts. Eloquence and understanding rise from that part of the soul we call shaft. My shaft strong. I recover this. The other 2 possibilities will be lost to the sea for now. Memory fet. Human soul has 9 parts. Fet is part of the soul that dreams. Is my fet strong? Okay. Or is my core? Exuberance, enthusiasm, instinct. All rise from that part of the soul we call core. Ooh, I'd say I have a strong core. I can be very enthusiastic at times. But I also like to dream. Ooh. We are a proto of dreams. And then we'll go ahead and collect all of that good stuff. What do we have to work with? Whist. Whist is the name, the memory. That part which remains. Is it important to me that things endure? Arab. Arab is pride, passion, hatred, and fear. His passions burn in me. Metal. Metal is capacity for meaning choice. Did I prove my metal? And Faust is sight, perception, inspiration. All the glorious gifts. Is my soul a bright soul? List is the soul's memory, the true name scratched on its cornerstone. What remains after the rest is past. Arab is the shadow in the soul. Pride, fear, hatred, compassion. Metals, souls, tempering, will, self-discipline. Oh, well, we're gonna get rid of that. There's 0 self-discipline here. We are impulse purchases all day long. Okay, that's not true at all. Lost is the light within sight, perception, inspiration. I kind of like Arab because of compassion in here. Be a compassionate soul. Let's run that. Okay, need to try that out. Reading it. Oh, we got a talk. Memory of fear. I can use my fet. Here we go. Did I dream of this beach and this wind? If I did, I might remember the path I took in the dream. Path which brought me light. Oh, here we go. Fisherman's assistance. No closer. What's thy business? An old friend. Of course, since 1930 and the Restoration, the locals have grown ever more suspicious of foreigners. But there's someone in Brancrug I know. Well, that's important. Okay, and then we have... Okay. That's kind of cool. Ooh. Smoky room. Miss Kill, the handy woman, the midwife of Brancrug. I knew her long ago in Paris when her surname was not Kiel but Ravenline, or Raveline, and her sister was a viscountess. Home was always open to me, though she asked me not to bring up the title thing when Mr. Keel's around. Alright, so I need Mr. Keel's house. What's up? Post office. Sweet Bones. Means okay. Mr. and Miss Keel. Shelter. Miss Keel opens the door with caution but flings it wide, letting the wind bang it when she sees me. Speaking of legible cups of tea, I have my invisible teacup here. Mr. K constructed the bed himself. I rather fear with the same tools he uses to shape coffins. It is not a comfortable bed, but it is dry, clean, and warm. That's what you like to hear. Let's go ahead and speed this up a little bit. Memory, hindsight, and health. Miss K and I sit up late talking over old times in Latin Quarter, when the world and we were very different. Mr. K listens as he cleans his pipe. Wine and roses, he observes. I suppose the wine is all spilt now, but the roses will come up again, won't they? I suppose they will. I saw that spark. That's not safe. What's this? Clamber up into the long reaches of the moors behind the village, lean into the wind's fluttering fist. If I know what to look for, I might find something among the rocks. Interesting. I need assistance for that. That is, yeah. Assistance, the librarian lives alone, but there's no shame in seeking assistance from others. Okay. So I assume that would be Mrs. Kill stands ready to help you. You always cheer me up, she says morosely. Okay, I got midwife's assistance. 2 Grail, Heart, Assistant, an Introduction. I recognize Fortune Lantern. What's sky? Windstorm Echo Song. Intricacies of mathematics and the principles of light. Interesting. Have anything with no, because this only has one slot. Can I slot you? No, I can't. Yeah, I can use that to introduce me. This skill asks one surly youth about his mother's health, claps another on the back of the head when she suspects him of looking at me funny. Eventually, the other patrons unbend enough to let me buy them a pint, and let me listen to them complain about the weather. Find a warmer welcome here next time. Awesome. However, I can't proceed everything. Okay. Well, I can't do anything else in here. I need an introduction. Post office. I don't have readable or journal. Roads. The roads which encompass all. 9 directions to new horizons. Exploration, enlightenment. Oh. Okay, well, I guess we'll just fast. How fast does this go? Times 6. Please recover. That'd be kind of silly to get soft locked already. But also something I would do. Oh, good. Oh, there goes my memories. I've lost my memories. I've forgotten everything. Ooh, rain. I have to use Arab in here. Okay. Hour's Edge and Grail. I remember these. Mutual acquaintances will introduce me to Denzel the Smith. I might get 6 or even 10 words out of him if I'm patient. Well, that'll be useful. Nectar, the green wealth in the world's vein, the pulse of the boot. Seasons long ago, some called this principal blood. Interesting. Memory of foresight. Denzel will talk about practical matters, so he prefers to sit in silence. A shilling will buy his help for a day. Give him occult coinage, he will perform the service of division instead. Denzel watches with grave interest as I dry the book in the warmth of his forge fire. Provides wads of cotton to put between the pages, but otherwise he keeps his distance. He is wary of the written word, and beginning to suspect he cannot read. I do not expect he will ever tell me. Silken book. The binding is unusual and half familiar. Some kind of silk? It survived its soaking remarkably well. Hey, well, making progress. We'd like to see that. My journal, the silken binding is familiar, but the storm has so scattered my thoughts. This mistress regards me with the chilly gaze of a goddess. Image in an ancient hill shrine. The librarian, she says, "Yes, I have something for you. Please wait here." I got mail. That's and a correspondence. A letter to the librarian. A letter, a letter to me from St. Rowan's Trust. The Trust's connections with House is probably benevolent, or persistently obscure. 10-shilling note. Half a pound, but not half a note. A recent innovation. A little bit of money, that's useful. Not a lot of money. St. Rowan's Trust wishes to congratulate me on my appointment as librarian of Hush House. The Trust assures me that it will provide the promised stipend each spring. It reminds me that its resources are limited and suggests I seek local assistance in restoring the premises. Let us know when you're all set up and ready to receive visitors. The letter concludes. It's signed simply, the trustees. Both these are fatigue, and I want to see what other options I can get before I go poking around that. Ooh, it's a symbol of moth. I've garnered enough mystique to tell fortunes for pennies. Undignified, perhaps, for the librarian of Hush House, but times are hard. Or add a coin to find visitors seeking employment. Oh, I hope that that ticks through until dusk. Oh, nice, I got a 2p. So that's worth 120p, and this is worth 2p. Oh, sure, 2p, a sort of Janus of pennies. Sunny. This is exactly what I need to get. Hang on. I know I need Arab. Ooh. Whee! Anyways, I know I need Arab to get into here. I guess I'll just use the fettuccine. The pasta of my soul. And my invisible teacup. I realize I should probably be fast forwarding through. Ooh, I have a second Arab card. The Silk Journal. Picasso? I'll give you Picasso. The artist came to Hush House to shape and share history of primal, alter unprecedented experience. You can complete the game by recording any history. You might wish to begin your studies with the Bosque Wisdom. I might wish to start with getting assistance. Oh, that's useful. So let's see here. I can talk to you. Oh, that's more useful than one might expect, especially in Britain. The influences of the turning skies can boost an assistant's abilities for the rest of the day. So what did that do? Okay, she's got lantern and sky now. Means she can unlock the door or the bridge. Fortunately, I lose the assistance. But it looks okay. I have enough Arab to get her back. I'm ready to lend my limbs, boost heart, scale, nectar. And I just need heart, or two forge, or a knock. Knock is also associated with snakes. But I'll read out the full thing in just a second. So that can... Excellent. Well, I was going to read out the full thing with knock, but it's the aspect of doorways, unseen seams, most associated with serpents. There we go. Clouds. Aspect of fluffy. Baronial period. In the 16th century, the DeWolf family became the barons, governing the Isle as her personal estate, until 1759, when their line ended in madness and death. That's exciting, but not really. Key thing and two knock. Principal knock, called knock, permits no seal and no isolation. It thrusts us gleefully out of safety and ignorance. Knock opens doors and unseen barriers, and... Oh, hello, house key. Bed. Okay, put my health in the bed. I'll make this for the... How am I missing lodgings? I'll make this my lodgings for the time being. I'm leaving that in there. Ooh, that's gonna take a while to open up. Okay. Well, we'll make that our lodgings. Can I... Yes. That is a heavy key if it takes 60 seconds. Ooh, D. D from the land of the real unicorn, imported by Carter and Hero. Plates, cups, and glasses, so that if I want to offer someone wine, I needn't give them the whole bottle. Can't serve the tea. Have wine in here? Online coffee. It's a nice candle. I mean, this is just a cozy room in general. What are you? Dandelion wine. Homemade flower wine. Ooh, that sounds good. Phyllis oat bread. Gritty bread made with the hearty ancient oats that grow at Land's End. That was the sound of door opening. Oh, what the room. Mostly this kind of... That is a very judgmental look we're getting from that bust. I don't like it. Tattered Outlaw. Theresa Blake, 7th librarian of Hush House, liked painting donkeys. No one else liked her donkey paintings, but Theresa never much cared for what other people liked. Good on Theresa. Care not for other people's judgment. Paint your donkeys. Raveline Summer. A dry spell is in a still place. Red deer antlers. Not quite hair, not quite teeth, but proof that someone killed something. Carcass. Something that once moved without my assistance. Take this to a necropsy table to render it into animal bones. Seems like a waste of a wall mount. Wall art? You could describe the whole house as a book, although it would be troublesome to index. And scale. Hard without, hard within, hard to rouse, harder to subdue. Something hard. What is left of the crude powers of deep earth? Yethhound horns? Time's path the Yeth pursued impetuous impious and impure across the moors of this country. Hendrik de Wolf never liked them. Fair enough. Back in the 11th century, Brian of Brittany built the tower and its gate to protect St. Brendan's Abbey, as Hush House was then known. Later, the Barons de Wolf strengthened the gate against their many enemies. But it's a long time now since Hush House was any kind of fortress, and by the time the scholars of the Curia took possession, this place had long been a comfortable waiting room for visitors to the house too minor to merit immediate attention. Harsh. I might collect my health now. I could settle in for a nap with a cup of something warm or a glass of something soothing. Add something restorative, like a beverage of fresh linen to restore your soul card without waiting overnight. Interesting. I need assistance with forge or lantern. Smithy's dark and Denzel values his sleep. I should return after dawn. Excuse me, what are you? Tree of Wisdom. Scholars and adepts recognize the 9 wisdoms, although they disagree where one wisdom ends and another begins. I was still reading that. Oh, this is different from the Mansus and Cultist Simulator. Memories lie curled around the seal. Or memories lie curled around. Where am I getting around from? My memories lie curled in my journal like a seed in winter earth. Once you've rescued and read your journal, use it to unlock the tree. I got my journal back. Fist. The change and the longing. One of 9 parts of the human soul. Resting. Bird song. Formic history. Wisdom is concerned with the laws and disagreement of the hours and their emanations. Mythastry. Alchemy, metallurgy, pyrotechnics. Mythastry is sometimes called the art that alerts, or the art that alters. I swear I know how to read. Illumination illuminates, purifies the self and its surroundings. Eventually, they often cease to see any difference between the two. Hushery. The great art of hushery understands the beauty of silence and its sundering. Nyctodromy. Traveling at night is neither fast nor safer. That's why we do it. Knowledge of the ways and byways of the transmundane. Scoliocausophy? I'm not even going to make an attempt. The study of things that should not be studied. Some call this a wisdom. I call it poking around where your nose does not belong. The Bosque. Wisdom of the primeval wood, rarely written, often felt. Preservation, healing and restoration. An unglamorous wisdom, at least to those who never wonder how the world still exists. Preservation and healing are quite important traits. And birdsong, music, riddles, miscellanea. Less wisdom, more body of gossip hollowed by accretion, a sniffy scholar once remarked. Okay, so now I have Trist. Have an additional part of my soul. believe it's still nightfall. There we go. Now it's daytime. Gale. Arc sky. Looks like I can still only use Arab in here. Or Arab. Oh, here we go. I will talk to you about Gale. And then she should be able to get me in here. Assistants can also make use of fabric. Interesting. I do like fabric. Now you can get me in here. Because there may even be crumpets. Okay, the assistant has departed. I have memory of gossip. What are memories of gossip? 2 rose and a grail. This needs 2 forge and 2 lantern. This needs 2 lantern or 2 nectar. I could serve that. I can offer my assistant something to drink. This will increase her aspects. They'll also be glad for refreshment. That had 2 nectar, so I can get the cloistered garden open with her help. And then I have no idea where I'm heading from there. But at least we'll have a nice garden. Okay, yes, you have 2 nectar now, so that unlock. That's going to take a literal minute. Store fatigue soul card. That is not a quick nap. That is a minute and a half. Gardens are open. Okay, surrounding areas need 3 winter or lantern. Ooh, 4 edge or nectar. And 3 knock or 3 rose. That's not going to help. Once washed, it'll be suitable again. Soiled. Something that needs cleaning. I wonder how I clean that. Oh, that is at least something. I now have a card that gives lantern. Talk to you again. Throw down the lantern. Doesn't look like I can really talk to him at the moment. And then you can get me in here. some coinage. Oh, he needs at least 12 pence. Okay. I wonder, that has stronger... This has 2 moth. I wonder if that'll be more successful. Alright, what do we got in here? Lots of stuff. Desk Eva, a magnificent 18th century secretary desk commissioned for Lady Eva de Wolf, last of the Brancrug de Wolfs. Challenges. Okay. That looks like, yep, that is ink. A variant of Iron Gall ink, particularly difficult to erase. A minor ink power. That's just giving me a... It's giving me change. A penny and a 3 pence. Okay. I guess I need effectively 12 pence to hire the blacksmith. That's just giving me gossip. Ah, because there's no moth in this. I understand now. And I see things are raining. That's fine. Reminders to homes. Oh, I have not. I should probably get replying to them. Oh, hey, paper. Ink. Ah. I guess we'll read this letter first. Read the letter to reply instead. But instead add ink at a writing desk. The journey was difficult, but nothing could keep me from the house, and the place is everything I had imagined or will be once I've restored it to its glory. I can use Fet, I can use Trist. The sea remains, the house remains. What else remains? We shall learn in time. I am something new, and in time, I will learn what that means. Let's reply using Arab. That's gonna eat up my, that's definitely gonna eat up the ink. Ink is gone. Bye, ink. Okay, I've replied with trust and a memory of satisfaction. Delightful. And a penny for postage. Stamp, envelope, send. And if only postage was a penny. Postmistress examines the letter and deems it sufficient. It'll go with the next post, she assures me. Now I can expect visitors, correspondence, and a stipend from the trust every spring. Okay, it's currently summer. Books. I guess I can use any fragment of my soul for books. Need to find out a way to wash the laundry. A mirror. The shaving mirror. Let me snip. Alright, what do we got here? Codex Isfali. Sometimes called the Book of the Clean Skull, the book contains the enlightenment available through the gradual surgical removal of the lobes of the brain. I hesitate to call that enlightenment. Challenges. Kelly Price, written in Latin. The librarian reads Latin, but doesn't assume others can. Greater challenges require stronger skills. I don't have skill, do I? No, I don't have any skills, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to appropriately do this. That's unfortunate. Ooh, Memories of Sun. What I think I will do is I will use my FET here, and I will start translating books. And go through 4 books. Some books are to be tasted, others to be swallowed, and some few to be chewed and digested. From Bacon. Studying requires effort. You'll always need to find a suitable soul card first. Can't use my health. So I will be not translating that for. Okay. Probably at night volume 2. Right. I'll be able to translate that. It was written around. This book was probably written around the time of the Hush House's baronial period, roughly 1500s to 1700s. I can examine it, learn more about. Hey, I was reading that. If I can examine it, I can learn about more. I can learn more about what knowledge it might contain. Books from this period are only rarely contaminated. Consider the star. Hath each star its 7 names. Observe that these names are never shared. Thomas de Wolf. Interesting. And then I have 2 pens to collect from here. I think I will use my Tryst in here as well. I won't be able to translate or transcribe the Second Traveling of Night book. It's fine, I will earn money, however. I have an idea of the book's nature and its contents. An Exorcist's Field Manual. Practical guide to the troublesome dead, grounded in theory but with a clear focus on their disposal, but the redoubtable detective, Austere Wheelock of the Suppression Bureau. Okay then. The Suppression Bureau. I remember those guys. They were obnoxious to deal with. Mystery of the Moon, Tally Price. I assume I need either Tally Price or Skill in the Moon. What about you? Tally Price is 3 or Mystery of the Sky. A 6 pence. How fancy. Moon or winter to get through there. Mystery remains. I don't know what's over there. Aside from probably more beach. Now let's go ahead and speed through the night, shall we? And take another sip of my delightful tea. My delicious invisible teacup. Invisible, just like what waits beneath the world's skin. Okay, so we got some more books here. Hang on. Do I have anything else with sky tied to it? I don't have anything else with sky tied to it. That is unfortunate. I can master this mystery. Enough Grail to match Mastery Grail. Yeah, sure, we'll go ahead and do that right now. I'll get that ticking through. While that's ticking, I'll use some more fortune telling here. And then I realize I can't do a book at the same time as I'm doing this. But it's progress. Of some arcane nature. I can master this mystery. Oh, that has to go through twice. Well then, I think I will just do more fortune telling. That is 6 things. What else did we get here? Lesson, rights of the roots. Lessons, desires and dissolution. Gain more understanding. Use this card with consider. Use this lesson to acquire new. Oh. Desires and dissolutions. Boundaries between flesh, pearl, and pleasure are equally contingent. Interesting. Lesson rights to the roots. And while that's happening, okay, so I can go ahead and assign that to there. Oh, we have another Arab card. Nice. I assume this needs, okay, that needs 2 lantern and a bosk, but cannot have committed. Determine where this skill should belong in this wide kingdoms of understanding. The skill card is now committed to wisdom. Marked on the card. Okay. Oops. Kind of a one-way path in its nature, but not too egregious. Many paths, many endings. And perhaps we will go through them all at some point. But baby steps, baby steps. Right to the root. Can't do anything with this on its own. Perhaps I want to consider matching a skill so I can increase it. Ah. Nope. I need Grail or Moon. Okay, so I can't level that yet. And then Rights of the Root. Looks like I can only assign to one location. Ooh, another health card. Nice. I apparently clicked out of things. Can't use those there. Sea Holly in summer, Blue Crown in winter. Okay, I have to use my health in here. That's going to take a little while, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and transcribe this traveling at night. I apparently can't. Because I already transcribed. Okay, Rights through. What else did we get? A key. The wound. The Wound Wounds. A history of 100 wars. Student design of metallic threads that pursue itself across every page. I have a key that has 3 knock tied to it. Before I go unlocking that. Okay, that needs. Does that really only need 2 Grail and 2 Sky? This needs 3 Lantern, 3 Winter. I can get into that. I'd have to wait for the morning, but. Oh, I can't. Interesting. Heavy enough that it takes both hands to turn. Heavy enough to brain someone, though you'd need both hands for that too. Good to know. The Grail at our greatest during summer. Okay, I have a key. I also have Memory of Clouds. That is really discomforting that those are sparking like that. Right, well, you automatically have 2 Grail. So you can get me in here. That's going on. Well, you go ahead and use Fet card in there. Get some more coinage. Silver coin of least value, but silver nonetheless. Where do you go, key? now you can hang out. Yeah, I guess for now you can hang out right there. Right, health. We'll root through that, quite literally. Top floor. Ooh. Telescope. The scholars of the house watch the course of the stars to determine their pasts and understand their futures. Which moon, rose, or sky? Craft witching tisane. Desires into solution with apprentice level. Grail creates witching tisane. Or for scholar recipe, if I add flour, the mixture will become intoxicating. Let's give that a try regardless, see what we can yield. Oh hey, we got flowers. Sea holly. Unbellied spiny flowers of steel blue of winter afternoon. We also got a 2p, some 3p, 6p, and a shilling. Actually, I should wait until morning for that. Oh, that consumed one of my lessons. Okay. I should not have done that. It's fine. Not the end of the world. I still have another lesson. You need to fill every slot with memory. You'll need to fill every slot with memories which match a power aspect. Include at least one lesson. Too many things. Can't craft with that. Mend a broken heart to color a pale soul. Can't get in there. What else we got? We got books, we got a chair, we got mist-kissed water glass. The faintest vapors of still ghost to the water's surface. Interesting. Heart. Or 2 grail and 1 heart. Very interesting and full of endless mysteries and misery. Well, no, just mysteries. Where to proceed? With this fascinating mechanism. A telescope that produces tea. Actually, I think what we'll do is I'm actually going to save it here. I get to name it. Ooh, interesting. I can run multiple adventures this way. to know. Good to know. But alas, I'm out of time, and that'll have to do it for today's story. So unfortunately, we'll have to close this book and pick things up another time. But until then, the next time you want to see me go live or get notified of my next upload, feel free to hit that subscribe button. If you like my content, hit the like button. If you dislike my content, hit the dislike button. Both of those help me out more than you might imagine. And if you have any errant thoughts, feel free to leave those as a comment down below. And until next time, ta-ta for now, and you all have a good one. Bye-bye!